So let me figure out how I want to sculpt him first. So I'm seeing a sphere for the head, a sphere for the nose, but then this part too is also a sphere. Maybe two spheres. So a sphere for the head, an elongated sphere, a sphere for the nose, a sphere for the body, elongated, half a sphere for the shell, sphere for the legs. Okay, I think I got. Am I streaming? Yes, I am. Okay, I think I have a plan of action for this little Bowser. And I don't think I'm gonna make him doing this pose, but we'll see. Okay, so firstly, let's make this smaller. So this will be his head. So that'll be his head. We'll just clone this, bring it forward. Be the nose. And let's clone this again. So that can be the jaw, something like that. And I'm going to really try to keep things very not go too crazy with the details. It's going to be very difficult for me, but I'm going to try. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let me just save this. So let's do another sphere for this body. I'm not exactly sure how I want his body to look, really. Oops. So maybe his jaw, I'm going to move out the back. And for his body, that's actually, maybe we'll just, let's validate it and let's just, it's going to have a shell back here. I still think I want a little bit of shape here. Maybe we'll give him like a little belly. I can see that he has some things on his belly already. So maybe something like that. And maybe his back kind of comes up a little bit. He seems like he would be wide in the neck. Okay. So his arms. I feel like I want to do tubes first. Maybe only 3. Oops. How big do I want his arms is the question. feel like something like that is kind of cool. Maybe I'll take his back and sort of cater it to his arms a little bit. With these, maybe we'll do a nice spline. And I would like to maybe make this asymmetrical, but we'll see. Alright, so for the legs, let's do tubes again. But I want to get it, let me just, choose another tool, just so I can sort of get it off of, there we go. So now I go back to tube, and I have to make him more bending over too, because we want to definitely leave room for that shell. So we'll mirror that. I feel like his body is a little elongated. I want to keep him like short. And stout. Okay. Maybe we'll take his head, nose, and jaw and move them forward a bit. I think he has like a necklace on or something too. Okay, I think I like this so far though. So let's have another sphere. We'll validate that, and we'll trim it. Ali DeFago, what 3D sculpting program is this? This is Nomad Sculpt. What's up, Aisha? Good to see you guys. Are you guys, did you do Sculptober? I am trying to get involved. In this Sculptober business. So far, I mean, it's kind of cool. I like it. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Let's make his shell a little bit bigger. His arms probably need to move up. Up now, so they're not coming out of his shell. So something like that I think is good. Okay, let's do a torus. What is this? These are the arms. And again, I'm trying to move quickly. I have to like remind myself to legs to move quickly. What is this? This is the body. Okay, everything's labeled. What's this? This is the shell. So let's do a torus. And this will be for, I can make it thicker. For his little like ponytail type thing. Put it a little down a little bit further on his head. Let's make it a little smaller. Okay. I wonder if his head is always so low. Let me just save this. Let's take a look at some other photos of him. So he does have a little necklace on. So I would like to sculpt that little necklace. Little arms. Okay, I got some inspiration. So we can make his arms maybe a little smaller. So we'll put that up here. Head, nose, jaw. Okay, that might be enough room for that necklace. Tilt this up a little bit. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Let's see. What else do we want to do? I kind of want to make a little pad for his stomach. What's the best thing to use for that? Do I want to do a cylinder or do I want to do... I feel so under pressure right now. I kind of like it. So his shell is never really connected, but I kind of want it to be. Like it's a bit... So he has these three, what is this? He has like a turtle thing sort of on his chest. But maybe I can just bend this. Because he kind of has like a turtle shell. It's kind of what this is. Maybe I can smooth this under his arm. It's not bad. Because it's not completely like a turtle shell, it's just like kind of like a turtle shell, but not. I don't really know. Let's take another look. Kind of is, but it kind of goes all the way up to his neck. Okay, interesting. So it's sort of the same color as his neck. Does it connect? Can't really see because of the... Can't really see. So that's going to be up to me if I want to connect that. So if that's the case, I'm just going to delete this and I'm going to do a sphere. I think a flat sphere might be better. So I'll just kind of put a bend in it. Oops. So maybe something like that. We can move it. And for his actual stomach, it doesn't need to be that big, so let me just smooth it down. Something like that. I want his legs to be a little bit more underneath him. He's got to balance out that big shell. His arms a little closer together. Okay, and maybe I'll use the body. Maybe I'm not really sure how I want to. Maybe I can smooth the arms. So, do I want to validate them? Let me validate them. Kind of smooth them out like that. I think I might want them a little bigger. I don't know if I want to validate them yet. Something's missing with the arms. I don't know if I want to make like this part bigger. This part smaller maybe. Okay, I kind of like that. Okay, I'm kind of happy with that. So for the shell, how shall I do the shell? I think I want to keep it simple and just do a round, something round. So maybe a torus is the easiest thing to do. Never tested it out. I would love to test it. Yes, Nomad Sculpt is awesome. Tried Blender and Maya, but this looks great to handle. I need to get back to trying Blender. I'm still an hour into a 15-minute tutorial. I just can't. It's just so alien to me. Baby Bowser wears a collar with bullets under his bandana. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I don't know if I'm going to go that far. Let's see. He does have a bandana. That might be kind of cool. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think this might be easiest. Let's see, how do I make the circle thinner? something like that. And then maybe squeeze it together some. Does that look even? I think it looks even. I think that looks pretty good. And I'm not sure how many. Let's go ahead and validate that. And let's take this torus and the shell. Let's just put them close to each other. Shell rim. What is this sphere? Oh, this is the chest plate. You know what? I'm not even going to look at the reference. I think I have enough information. Okay, so should I... Oh no, he does. So these are like brown. Those are like different. Okay. So since those are different, let's just take this and let's clone it. Or we can just duplicate it. So I'm going to duplicate this. Shell, horn, rims. So they do look like they're a little bit bigger. Okay, so it looks like so I'm just going to try to like put these in a decent spot. It looks like there's two on front, two sort of off to the side like that. Mirror it. And it looks pretty good. So I'll clone that. So I'm not sure exactly how the horns are supposed to be. So I'm just going to take artistic license and put them where I want them to be. It's important to let yourself do that every now and again. Alright, so let me clone these. Okay, I like that. I'm also trying to think about how I want to make the lines for the shell. All right, so now I'm just going to duplicate this again. Let's save. Make it bigger. I kind of want one to be right in the middle. So I'll draw a line here, a line here. So let's clone this. Here right in the middle. So a line here, this can be down a little bit further. Line here, a line here. Okay, let's clone it and let's make another small one down here. I'm sure the Mario fans are going to be like, he doesn't have horns there. What are you thinking? Ooh, it's a little uneven, but that's okay. Okay, I can't worry too much about it in the interest of time. So this looks like, this looks like a cone. I'm not sure how to do that. So I'm not going to worry too much about it right now. Okay, so I think we're in a good, I feel like I'm in a good place. We'll move the arms up a little bit. Oh, he needs a, okay, these shell rims, okay, they're pretty good. Don't need to worry about them too much, but I want to make a cylinder for his necklace type thing, chain. Something like that. Maybe we'll do that. Take move. And we'll make it a little wider. And later on we can form fit it a little more if we need to. Okay, so his hands, does he have 4 fingers? Okay, what's the best way to do his hands? Let's do the cylinders. This is the choker. We'll just call it a choker, since that's what we used to call necklaces like that back in the day. Back in the good old days, when everyone used to wear necklaces like that. Okay, he's got his little chains. I mean his little like wristbands. Okay. That looks pretty good, so we'll mirror that. And I think we can go ahead and validate it. And now we just want to make his hands. So I think we'll start with a box. Then we'll flatten out for the palm. We can sort of figure out how we want his hand to be. Do we want his hands out, or do we want his hands like... I think I want his hands like... a little bit like this. Mirror. Something like that. We'll go ahead and validate it. We'll put a little bit of a bend in it, and then we'll bring it back where we had it. I can't bake these, can I? Okay, so ooh, I haven't made any hands in a while. Although I kind of want his hands to be simple. I'm kind of starting them out not being simple, which is an issue. But unavoidable sometimes. Let's mirror. Oh, aren't you letting me? Oh, wait, oh, edit. There we go. Be something like this. Would that be right? Just want to make sure my anatomy is somewhat correct. Okay, that feels actually okay. I'm going to change the pivot on these because I kind of want to make them, I want to be able to shorten the palm up a little bit. So I'm going to change the pivot. So I changed the pivot. That way I can easily shorten this up and move it. And maybe I'll just clone the thumb. So let me duplicate this and then move it. And maybe I can just easily make the other fingers from the thumb. I kind of want to just do 3 fingers, but I don't know if people on Facebook are going to get upset. Not that that really bothers me, but sometimes it's annoying to say I'm an artist. I can do it as I want to do it. Make sure you help me out, support the channel. Give me a like. I appreciate it. I think that actually does a lot too when I get likes. So if you're hanging out, that would be cool. Let's see how this looks. Ooh, I like it. So now let's take this and just do finger. And we'll duplicate that. Let me just save it. I like to save incrementally. We'll move this down. We'll sort of give it a little bit of a twist. Maybe I should do 4 fingers. So if I want to do 4 fingers, then I need to has to be enough room. Make his pinky a little smaller. Okay, the only thing that looks weird is the thumb. Why does the thumb look weird? Thumb looks so weird. But it could just be like thumbs are kind of tricky because like it can literally just be like an angle. They have to be the right angle. I think that looks better. Okay, I think that looks better. I wonder if I can do sort of Alright, so let's take the back of the hand and sort of puff it up a little bit. And sort of mold it around the fingers. Although it's a pretty good shape as it is. Okay, so I'm going to merge the palm and the thumbs. So I'm going to voxel merge those at 200. And I'm going to smooth okay, so do I want to, I'm not sure how I want to deal with the fingers. Let's pivot this so I can move this finger a little bit better. Okay. Now the question is, do I want to merge these? Because I really don't think that I do. Let's validate those. And actually, I'm just going to smooth them for now. And just sort of try to make them look a little bit more like fingers. Oops. Okay, I kind of like that. And I'm just going to add a little bit of clay here for the thumb. Again, here's me doing way too much extra. But it has to be done sometimes. And what I think might be better if I can hide the fingers with the inflate. Oops. That might be difficult to do. Because that's one of the only things that kind of can bug me sometimes is when you voxel merge everything, sometimes things can look a little, you don't get that separation. So sometimes I just like to hide it, kind of like this, but I don't think it's working here. Yeah, I don't think it really works here. So, voxel merge at 250. See how that looks. Doesn't look too bad, actually. They look kind of cute. Pudgy fingers. Which is kind of the look I was going for. only thing is I might have to, whoops. Let's do layer on this. Ooh, I don't know what I'm gonna do with these hands. Oh, I think I know what I can do. Might be able to use this. Let's pivot this some. So maybe I can use this to sort of help me out. Ashley Hunter, what's up? Victor, what's going on? Hope you had a great birthday. All is good. Just trying to figure out how to make this Bowser the best Bowser I can make him in limited time. Because I like trying to figure out ways to work quicker. It's enjoyable. You know, it's tough because I like spending so much time on everything, but it's good to practice not doing that. Okay, so I'd like to. Oh, do I want to? For his body, I'm gonna remesh it at 200. And I want to inflate. I want to inflate around the arms. And I want to inflate around the legs too. A little bit smaller. Okay, just a little bit of skin folds. Okay, I'm liking these legs. Let's give him a little bit of a excuse me. Let's give him, we'll give him a box for now. I just need some point of reference for his feet to be standing on something. I guess I can validate them though. So I'll validate them and I'll remesh them at 200 for now. Why did I make them so crazy? I probably should have... No, that's okay. I was thinking it would be nice if I would have made the bottoms wider, but that's okay. I don't really need to do that. I can do it like this. Okay, so let's try some little inflates first. Okay, all right. Let's try this a different way. We'll try with spheres. So we'll make them a little bit elongated, I think. Wait a minute, why is it? Clone. Okay, so it looks like it would need another one. Let's clone this. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Tilt it out. I think that looks pretty good. So I'm going to simple merge all of these toes. I guess it doesn't really matter that I just did that. Take trim, just trim the bottoms. And actually, I'm going to just remesh these together at 200. Voxel merge, I mean. Voxel remesh, voxel merge. Same difference. That looks much better than the inflate. The inflate was a little too messy. Okay, so the nose, how do I want to do this thingy? So let's remesh this 200. I don't care about your multi-resolution. Birthday was great, thanks to you lately. I had less time to do my own project, work is busy. But hopefully I'll soon have more time. My goal for Sculptober is to maybe do 10. Han, what's going on? I know I won't have a lot of time to do a lot of these, unfortunately, but even if I get, even doing this is good enough. I'm not gonna be too crazy with it. I know that I don't have that much time, and I should be doing more work on my class right now, but that's all right. That's okay. I'll work it out. Do I want to do his nails? I feel like his nails are important. Do I want to use spheres for the nails? I probably should have just... That's okay. Let's see what we can do here. How's that? I think it looks pretty good. So I'll duplicate. This one would be a little bigger maybe. Just want to make sure that it's aligned with his toe correctly. Okay, that looks good. So let's duplicate it. Oops. Make this one a little smaller. Okay. Did I validate all of these? I did. Okay, so let's simple merge them. And, whoops, toenails. Let's use symmetry. And let's, well, first let's duplicate left to right. Did that not work? Flip object. Okay, somehow I'm messing up here. Alright, so show plane. Why am I not seeing the planes right now like I'm supposed to be seeing? The current tool ignores symmetry. What tool am I on? Oh, I thought I was on the gizmo. Show plane. Take it off local. Should be on world. Mirror left to right. There we go. I don't know why that was so complicated. Okay, now I can get rid of the plane. I don't need to see it anymore. Okay. So for the mouth, it might be easier to just, you know what, let me take the layer. I think the layer is the best way to do it. Layer with subtract, jaw. Let's take another look at him. Okay, so it's up. Okay, so let's make this a little bit thicker. So it's up. I think it's something like that. think that's the sphere behind, if you're wondering what that is. Okay, so that's the head sphere. So what we have to do is trim that. Oop, without trimming the back of the head. What is that? Alright, let me just make sure that this is jaw. Okay, so that's just jaw. Okay, so I might be able to actually push that in. I'll use clay and subtract. See if I can clay a little bit more of that. And now I'm going to remesh it again. And I'm going to smooth out inside. And it looks really rough, but I'm probably gonna remesh it again because I have to join this nose. So let's take this nose and we're just gonna move it out. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's perfect. Something like this. Is it too long? I can't really tell. I don't know how long his nose is, or his nose is supposed to be. I mean, I think it looks pretty good. I'm just gonna leave it. I think it looks good. So you know what? Let's take this nose and not the head, but the jaw. The jaw. So let's voxel remesh these two at 200. Okay. And now let's smooth and make them one. And also we can smooth out the inside as well. All right, let's drag this up. And sometimes I might have to remesh it actually a little bit lower if I find that it's not going as smooth as I want it to go. But I do a lot of that remeshing early on before I really get into the details and stuff like that. Let's flatten this out. Let me get rid of this floor for a second. It's getting in my way. Let's flatten this out some. Oops. Let's, I'm just gonna hide. I'm gonna protect the bottom jaw from what I'm doing with the mask. Okay, that's better. I can take the mask off, clear, smooth this out more. Okay, That's looking pretty good. I don't know if I'm going to keep this flattened, but let's audition it, see how it looks. I think that looks a bit more sophisticated. I think I like it. So the only other thing I want to mess around with is just see if there's any sweeping changes that I want to make. And I think it looks pretty good. The only thing I don't like is this weird bit in the middle. But I'm not sure how I would even get to that. Like a weird little... Okay, I think it's gone. I think it's gone. So okay, so I'll clear the mask. I think it looks pretty good. Pretty happy with it so far. So it does have a nose. So I'm going to, let's do clay. Okay, and then I'll do a crease. I'll just soften it up a little bit. I can come back to this later, but I think it's a pretty good nose. Alright, so his eyes. Okay, so let's do clay, subtract, the way that I always do. Maxwell, Dave, do you do more complex projects in Nomad or just the most basic ones? Even my basic ones turn out to be complex. But I guess generally speaking, the Ninja Turtles are complex. So I guess the answer is yes. I would consider the Ninja Turtles very complex. The most complex sculpts I've done. Excuse me. So definitely go check those out. They are quite complex. So for his eyes, his kind of small eyes, and they're a little bit close together. But I don't know if I want them that close together. Okay, that actually looks decent. Actually like that. Okay, so let's smooth this out. Actually, I don't know what that... Oh, that's the... I know what that is. Let's clay this away. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's add some... Let's save it first. Let's add some spheres inside those eyes. Look at that. That looks kind of funny. I should have gave him a big head like that. I guess I still could. Mirror. Okay, something like that. Okay, that looks good. And I want to, so he's got these eyebrows, these serious eyebrows. So for those, I want to make sure that I have the right expression. So I just want to put, maybe we'll try with clay first. make sure I'm on the head. You want to have the right expression. And that is definitely his expression. So I want to add a little bit more here so it's just a little bit more realistic, since that's what ours do. But I don't want this to be the eyebrow. I just want this to be the muscle. That muscle that gives us that look. We'll do drag. We'll do drag, and we'll just drag it down a little bit. I usually do my, you know what, I'm going to do them. Let's just see. I might take them away, but for now I'm going to do them again. That. Mirror. Edit. I'll make this fatter here. We'll bring it out a little bit. And we can sort of bury this a little bit more, make it thinner. Do spline so it's nice and curvy. Oops. Push it in a little bit so it can kind of go away. What we want. This can go up a little bit. Okay, validate it. I think that's good. Okay. Now, do I want to do this like crazy piece? I feel like I have to. Okay, so what's the best way to do that? Okay, I think the best way to do it would be to make a square. Make it kind of dense. I'll use layer. There's probably a better way to do this, but I'm not sure. Oh, I did think of a better way to do it. I think I know a better way to do it. Trim, polygon, I keep forgetting that I can't do that, and it bugs me every time. It bugs me. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Can't undo, can you? No. Okay, let's try it a quicker way. Oh, I keep forgetting to flip it. Okay, so that doesn't work. Okay, I have a better idea. Mask. I don't think I can use Tintopo with this, can I? Okay. Unmask. Let me just clean it up. I mean, it's pretty decent, I think. Okay. Let's take it off Tintopo because I'll forget. We'll go back to our mask and we'll invert it. And then we'll bring it up. And then we'll get rid of the mask. Clear. What? Oh, I have it flipped. Let's remesh these at 250. Only because I don't want them to get messed up. Oh, should I keep sharp edges? No, you know what? It's fine. Time is of essence. So we'll smooth them out, and then maybe we'll do pinch if we want to try to get that nice edge back. But you got to smooth it out first. Otherwise, it's like got all these funny marks. Okay. Oh, this looks better than I thought it was going to look. Oh, symmetry. Whoop. Just want to bend it out a little bit. Okay, I think that looks good. I think next we can just sort of do a little bit of that. Pinch it a little bit more here. And hopes to straighten it out. I think that worked. Let's try drag. Looks better plain. Looks better like that. So you think that looks pretty good. Tri-planar, no, I don't know how to use it. I've never used it. I should. It'd probably make my life easier, but I don't know how to use that frickin' thing. I've tried before. I have tried before, but... Okay. I promise I have tried. Smooth this out. I don't know what he has on there. I kind of want to do my own thing. I kind of want to give him sort of little things like this and then put like metal things on it. I'm not really sure. Oh. Smooth that out. Do a little drag. Figure out a better way to get this to do what I want it to do. Okay, that's good. Okay, what do I have to do next? Oh my god, I gotta trim those stupid nails. They look so silly. Cones. Alright, let's bring some cones in. Oh, why did they come in over there? Did I do that? I did. Okay. No, I don't know how to use the tri-planar. I really, really don't. And why didn't... Local. Here we go. That would have like tormented me for a long time, but I realized that sometimes when this gizmo doesn't work, it's the local versus world thing. I really don't want these to be that sharp. So I think I should validate this one. I think I should trim the tip of it. Smooth it. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. And then I think I'll just have to do one side and then flip it. Okay, that looks good. So I'll clone. I used to get so confused with the gizmo tool. It's so nice to kind of have a better handle on it. You definitely have to have a good handle on the gizmo tool. Otherwise, it will make your life miserable. But once you got it, it's very, very useful. I just think it's fun. I mean, I guess it probably would be fun if I was doing this on Blender and I knew it really well, like if I knew Blender really well, but I think it's fun to sculpt in Nomad Sculpt. Like it's fun to sculpt this way to me. So when I do stuff on the computer, it's just like, it just feels like such a hassle. Clone. I would like to like render some things and just, because I think I can probably make them look more optimal. Even though I think they look pretty dang good on just from with Nomad. Okay, so top, bottom. Okay, so these I can simple merge. I can duplicate, and then I can move from left to right. Flip. No. Here we go again. World. Show plane. I don't know why it never works the first time. I get so confused. So this one I just need to clone and put in the middle. To bake it, make it easier. When you bake it, it just resets the like northwest. Like for example, if I bake it again, it just resets it to like true north, south, east, west type thing. How did I move it off the center? Okay. I think that looks pretty good. Tri-planar, yeah, I know. I really need to learn it. I really do. Okay, so I do want to put the shell. How big is the shell? I'm going to remesh it at 200. And I'm going to smooth it out. I don't need you now. Oh, so these need to be validated. There we go. The arms need to be validated. Boom. Save. So now let's see if we can make some lines. Maybe I'll color it first and then do that. Let's do this hair. I still don't know how I want to do the hair. Oh no. I hate when there's something else. I hate that. Spikes. Okay. So I think with the hair I want to use a cone. kind of cool. I kind of like it. But how do I want to... I'm going to validate it because I kind of like it. I kind of want there to be a bend in it though. Let's see if I can just do something clever. I kind of want this part to be up more. I'm just going to start from scratch. I think that's faster. Okay, I did like that, so, but I think I just wanted I think I liked how I had it before now. Just gonna remesh it so it kind of holds its shape a little bit better. I gotta figure out this triplanar thing. I have to figure out how it's useful. I know it's useful because every tool, once I like know how to use it, there's like, I'm usually like, oh, okay, so this is why this tool is super useful. But it just takes like figuring it out. Let me pinch this so we can get that nice edge. Get that nice professional edge. And then let me do crease. What do I want to do here? Crease sub. So big, and I need to make it smaller. More of a bend in it. Ooh, I like that. Happy with that. Happy, happy, happy. Eyes. Okay, so teeth. Let me take a quick look if I get inspired by anything else that I want to do. Ooh, I do like the, oh, there we go. I do like that. And that should be simple enough if I just use spheres. Mirror them. Oops. Yeah. Han, did you see my my new class video? I posted it in my private subscribers, Instagram subscribers. So you guys check that out. I try to post stuff. I try to post some things there a lot for my subscribers. I think it's really fun. And I finished a video of my new Skillshare class. I just posted it there because it'll be a while before I post it to, you know, social media and stuff. You know, I should just validate this. Clone. Okay, I don't think I want them that close together because that's just more work. Okay, that's good. I think that's good. Oh, my back. Heavens. Clone. Okay, that's good. Clone. Okay, I think that's pretty good. spheres, simple merge, choker spheres, so mirror, and I guess I can validate them. It doesn't really make a difference. I'm not doing anything crazy with them. Just a little accoutrement. Let me bake this. I can't bake it. Great. Maybe it's already baked. How does it look? Pretty good. It's a little bit off. Okay, there we go. That looks good. So we'll clone. And we'll do the same thing. Okay, clone. Okay, clone. I guess I don't have to say clone. Oh my god. Kind of makes you a little crazy doing this sometimes. Happy Sunday? Oh, it's Sunday already. I don't want it to be Sunday. I do not want it to be Sunday. I'm not ready for, because I'm not ready for Monday. Unless I can get some work done at work. Let's clone this. Oh, good. This is the last one. Okay. Nice. I think it looks good. Somewhat in the middle. I think it looks believable. Oh no, why are these crazy like that? Oh gosh. Now that makes 0 sense that these would not match up. 0 sense. So I think the fastest way to do this would be to choker spheres, all of these, simple merge, and just trim these. Mesh is fully trimmed, what? Okay. Now, duplicate it, go here. I have to do this whole song and dance again. Mirror from left to right. There we go. That was a lot less painful, luckily. Simple merge. Wrist spheres. Let's bring our box back. Let's trim these nails. Why didn't those trim? Wait, are these toenails not connected? You guys should be connected. Come on. What are we doing? Okay, let's do a little inflate on the knee. Maybe. See how it looks. Does it look weird? Yeah, it's kind of weird. Okay, so now I just want to see if there's any little details that I want to do. That looks good. Toes actually look pretty good. Do I want to do some crease action here? Or do I want to just leave it? What do we think? What do we think? I guess it still looks pretty good. Just gives it a little definition, I suppose. Okay, so this thing, I don't think I'm going to be able to get clean. So let's remesh it. Smooth it out. So now I should be able to get some clean lines. Crease. Breakfast. What's for breakfast? Ooh, that's kind of nice. At first I thought maybe it's too thick. But it's kind of nice. I like it. Teeth. So I feel, let's save. Oh man, I'm going to be posting this and it's going to be the wrong day. I guess it doesn't make a difference. Okay, so let's do his teefies. So we're going to start out with a sphere, of course, mirrored. And let's flatten it out some. We can validate it, doesn't make a difference. Okay, so now let's use the polygon. See if we can give it a little more shape. Ooh. Ugh. Let's remesh it at 200. Why did it get so ugly? what's going on with the symmetry? Is what I'm wondering. Symmetry's being a little weird. I'm a little lost. But maybe this tooth can help me out. Or these teeth. Oy. Let's see if we can clone these. And then move them up, closer together, down. This cat is making too much noise out there. Alright, not really sure how I want to do this upper teethy area. But I have a plan. I don't know if it's a good plan, but it's a plan. Why does it look so strange? Maybe it just needs to come out a little bit more. Oops. Okay. And we'll just do some more spheres for the bottom teeth. Drag. Actually, you know what? I'm going to duplicate this first. Then I'm going to go back and drag this one. Okay, and I'm going to do that same circle thing, I think. So I'm going to have a circle, bring it out, flatten it. I think this works. I think this should work for the bottom. Move. Put a little more weight on the top, I think. Something like this. A little bit wider. And then I should be able to just manipulate this to fit a little bit as I want it to. Keep this smoothed out. Yeah, I'm digging it. I am digging it. I don't know why, but I want to do inflate here. Just fell right. Okay, what else do we need? I feel like we're good. I feel like I can color him in. Look at that. I feel like this deserves a screenshot. I feel like perspective, go back to 10. And this is actually a pretty decent angle, so I'm going to add view. John Garrett, what's up? Yeah, I do little Bowsy. It's supposed to be baby Bowsy. I love it. I'm so glad to hear it. I'm gonna try to do these fast sculpts because like I just want to do like so much that I just need to get faster. So this is gonna be an excellent way. I think not Inktober, Sculptober is a good way to kind of get faster at this stuff and not just stop thinking so much about it, because that's definitely my issue, is just overthinking, because I'm such a perfectionist, but I need to like work on that. So this is me working on that. Okay, so this looks pretty good. Let's bring this Bowser up here. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's take a screenshot. Let's save. And let's take a screenshot. Okay, so we have a screenshot. Let's turn him white. PBR. I can get rid of the sphere. Anything else I can get rid of? What is this tube? Oh, this is the lashes. Shell horn rims. Whatever this is, I can simple merge them, quite sure. But that's not all of them, is it? Huh. Where are the other ones? Shell horn rims. Whoa, no. Okay, there's all my rims. What are these spheres? Oh, these are teeth. Teefies. Where's the shell? Shell rim. Shell. Box. What is the box? Oh, that's what that is. That is the eyebrows. I think eyebrows is one word. Cone. Hair. Move that up. Spikes can go shell horn rims, so that can go under there. Choker, cylinder, wristbands. Okay, so wristbands, wrist spheres, body, hands, box is the floor, legs, jaw, eyes, lashes, okay, eyebrows, that's good, hair, that's good, whoops, choker spheres, toenails, toenails can go under legs, chest plate can go under body. Where's the choker? Choker spheres can go under choker. Teepees can go under jaw. Okay. Eyes can go under head. What is this? Oh. Validate. Hair. Band. Okay, so the hairband is the, oh, this is a different color. The hairband is the same color as the choker, is the same color as the, okay, so that'll make it easier. Hairband is the same color as the choker, is the same color as the wristbands. Okay, so I'll simple merge those. Dark metal. Choker spheres will be the same as the wrist spheres. Okay, that makes that easier. Eyebrows will be the same color as the hair. So eyebrows and hair. Hair. Okay, good. Hands will be the same as the arms. So we have arms, hands, simple merge them. Arms will be the same as legs. So now we have arms and legs. So that's green. His body's yellow. His body's like a different color. That's so weird. So I won't connect that. I don't think there's anything else I can connect. Maybe the teeth and the toenails. That's okay. So this is good. So I'm going to save this. But I don't like this plasticky look, so I'm going to, first I'm going to go back to my view. I'm going to move my Bowser back up to here. I'll add this view again and delete this one. So I'm going to take everything except for the eyes and the floor. Actually, I'll do the floor too. So I'm going to make it sort of like a rougher white. I just think it looks better. And the eyes, I'm going to do glossy. So that's what I always do. So I think at this point, I'm going to save, and then I'm going to save as, and make a new one. Baby Bowser. Okay, so thank you. Yeah, I have so much fun doing teeth. I like doing teeth. Just trying to keep them simple. I usually just think of teeth as like Mentos. That's my tooth. I just like make Mentos, and it has to be pointier. I just stretch one side out. But Mentos, the fresh maker, that's my teeth. Okay, so what do I need to do next? What do I need to do? Before I color him, I want to do some lighting. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. But I wanted to add a backdrop. Forgetting how to do things. Add to scene. Wall backdrop. Itchy eyes. Okay, something like that I think is good. So let's get rid of the floor. Add view. Let's stretch this. So if I want to do my add view, okay, then it's all. Okay, good. So let's add a light. Let's turn this off. We want to go from complete darkness and really get him looking good. And that already looks pretty good. Now we can figure out how we want to light this bad boy. I think I like that. Let's put it on white. Alright. It's not bad so far. And maybe I want let's do another light. And I kind of like it that color, so let me go back to this. Maybe I need to up the intensity. Do I want it to be a spotlight? Where is this spotlight? I think the other light looks better. That actually looks good. So maybe it's actually decent for now. Maybe a spotlight. So we need some sort of like a rim lighting here. And I don't think we're going to get it from a directional light. Oh. But we'll try. It's actually kind of nice. It's actually quite nice. Get some nice white over there. Kind of really show that off. Okay, so we have another light. This is the view, that is the view. So we have one more light. So let's add this last light. Let's make it a spotlight. Whoops. Can't see the lights. This last light I want to be a spotlight. And I think I want to shine it on the backdrop. Maybe a little bit more overhead. Open up the cone angle a little bit, lower the intensity. It's very intense. Kind of like that. I kind of want to move it over though. I want that bright spot to be like right behind him. It's still off to the side. What are we doing? What about this? There we go. That's better. Okay, I think that looks good. One of these lights is a little bright. It's probably this one. So now we can slowly put in our environment. We don't need much. Just a little fill. Okay. I would actually like to bring the environment up and maybe lower the opacity of some of these lights. Maybe. No, I feel like the environment just is a little bright. Okay, I think that looks good. Let's see what it looks like with post-process. Even with depth of field. Okay, this light is still a little bit too bright. This can probably come down a little bit. This will make the cone angle smaller and lower the intensity a little bit. Okay. Yes. I think it looks cool. I'm digging it. Let's save. I kind of want to save this as the Metcalf one. Save. Why don't I save? Why don't I overlap them? And why don't I rename this one? Okay, so I'm going to move this over because I think this would make a great thumbnail. So we'll put them like here. We'll add view. And for the backdrop, I don't even know what color this is. Do we want it to be glossy? Or do we want it to be... Did I just make the jaw glossy? I don't know. Oh no, I didn't. But a little darker. How does that change things? Still pretty cool. I like it. So let's save a 4K one. What time is it? Oh, it's 2:19. Come back to me. Come back to me. Okay, so it's 2:19. Okay, let's try to add some color real quick. So where's my little guy at? I don't even see him. I don't even see him anymore. I'll just use him. I'll just look at this. Turn the night light off. Where's my picture? Here it is. Okay. So this part is green. No, not the jaw, the head. Oh, you know what I have to do first? Let me save this. I'm going to come right back into it. But what I need to do is close it and open it again, because it's acting real shady. And I got a bunch of other stuff open too that I don't need open. So I think this will help. Okay, so this is green. Something like that. But I definitely want more roughness. The shell is also green, but it's like a darker green. Oh, I forgot to put the lines in the shell. That's okay. So it's like a darker green and more of like a greener green. So we'll paint that. This is like a silvery, I don't know how rough it should be, so that's going to be it. So these are like a brown. They're kind of like a light brown, but they look like they have some metalness to them. Something like that. These are like a darker. Something like that. Alright. Arms and legs. They're kind of like yellowish. I think it's probably about there. Probably about there. How's the roughness? Roughness is pretty good. This is more of a beige. maybe around there. This is like a bright orange. Reddish orange. This is, I think it's like this beige color. And the body is the body color. These would be like a metally, like silver. With a little roughness. And the teeth. Teeth can be nice and glossy. And the toes can be the same color as the teeth, I think. The lashes can be black with no light hitting them. What color are these? I feel like it should be the same color as this. I feel like they would be lighter. I feel like they're like this, but yellower, lighter. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, backdrop is getting in my way. Alright, let's turn post-process off. We know it looks good. I just wanted to try to add some crease. Later, Han. Appreciate you swinging by. Again, thank you all for hanging out. Feel free to give me a like. Support the channel. We gotta finesse that algorithm. Try to give it what it wants, even though my videos don't really go viral. But you know, sometimes you just have to gotta work for it. So when I'm making a turtle shell, I usually go like this. Let's do one here. And here. Okay, that's a decent. I'm not gonna spend too much time on the shell. I think it looks good. Let's go to the base and let's add some of this darker color. We'll add some of it around the base. And then we can smooth it out. Whoop, boo. Smooth. There we go. Hopefully it smooths. Why is it not smoothing? I guess it kind of smoothed. I wanted it to smooth a little more. Okay. And for this, you know, I kind of want to put some creases in this too. Maybe with a darker color. I don't know how this is going to fly, but we'll see. Looks kind of weird. The only other thing that's kind of weird about it is it's a little bit too much of a tube for me. Ooh. It's too local. I kind of like that. I think it looks better when it's not so intense. It's also kind of plasticky looking, which isn't good because I didn't do it on a different layer. I don't like that plasticky look. Okay, I don't mind that as much. I don't even care that it's not really that dark. The creases kind of add a little something to it anyway. So let's just give it a little something something. Okay. And let's go back to the shell. Back to the base. And we'll just paint around these bases. We should be able to easily, there we go. Key is to make it look like you have post-process on when you don't. When you feel like you don't need post-process, that's when you nailed it. So I do all this shading manually because it enhances it. Oh, I forgot the eyes, the black eyes. Okay, so for this, we're going to go darker. And I'm going to do a new layer. Name it darker. I need to start doing things on layers. Okay, give this a nice nice. Looks good. Maybe we'll do a nice dark crease in there. Okay, it looks good. So I'm going to take this green, do the same thing. Lower this color. Now we'll smooth it out. Beautiful, nice even smoothing. Again, I'm smoothing with the smooth tool with 0 intensity. And it just gives a nice smooth to the paint. there seems to be like a nice little highlight on the hair back here. So why don't I just maybe it needs to be on a different layer. Let's see what it smooths like if I add a layer. It just I feel like it doesn't smooth as well on the base maybe. No, it just doesn't want to smooth. So you know what? I'll just be really delicate with it. I'll take some intensity off of it. Just so it's very slight, but it's there. Oh, I guess since I did that on that one, I should do it on these. Okay, good, it's looking good. Teeth, same deal, even for teeth. Just make them darker around the base. Smooth everything out. All right. This skin, same thing. So make it darker. And let's add a new layer. Oh, this is arms, isn't it? Okay, this is arms. And legs. Get some nice shadows going. Maybe even around the bottom of the feet. I love doing all these little details. I mean, they're very time consuming, but I also find a lot of joy in doing these little details. Because even though they're small, they make a big difference. Like essentially this is a lot like 2D for me. Gotta add those little details. They make all the difference. Go back here. Darker. Paint. Okay. Smooth these out a little bit. Oh, that looks messy. I don't know about this. This looks messy. Ooh. Oh, chest plate. Oh, I didn't add a... That's okay. We'll keep it. We'll buy it. So for the body, it's yellow again, but darker. Paint. You know what? Let's add a new layer. New layer is good also because then you can, later you can change the opacity of it, which can be quite useful. Excuse me. Okay, I think that might be it. I don't think we need too much. So let's smooth it out. Dirty little feet. Alright, he's looking good. He's looking real good. So for the eyes, I think I just want like a glossy black. That's the actual color of his eyes. Do I want to keep it is the question. Or do I want to subdivide it twice? Add a new layer. Where's my circle? Fall off is flat. Dynamic radius. Save. Eyes P1 for pupil. What does he look like with actual pupils? Oh yeah. Yes, yes, yes. What do you think of that? So let's go din topo. I don't need your resolution. What I need is a clean line. Okay, that looks good. Let's add another layer and call this shadow. We don't need din topo. Glossy black. I can drop this layer down to about half. Okay, so that looks good. So that's P1. Let's make a P2. I'm going to bed at 3. I have to go to bed at 3. This is getting ridiculous. Dintopo. I can't use Dintopo because it still comes out ugly. Look at that. That's terrible. Okay, so this is my view. So what if that would kind of be nice, but I have to turn symmetry off to do that. It's actually pretty good for one try. And it's actually quite good for one try. Paint. Let's see what happens if I just do paint regularly without Tintopo. Oh, that's actually fine. Okay, that looks good, especially for my view. That looks really good. Okay, so let's bring back the backdrop and figure out, do we want to make it a color? Maybe not that color. Maybe like a blue. Let's take a look at post-process. Where was that backlight? Okay, so I might be able to use this color for this light. If I add some blue to it, it'll tie in his environment. I think the other lights I might have to keep as they are. But I think that looks good. So the only other thing that I want to do on the floor, make it really dark. I'll even do it on a new layer. Sometimes I have trouble with this. I'm not sure why. If I subdivide the backdrop, it still doesn't really let me color it in. But I notice with the shadows and stuff, sometimes it doesn't make them dark enough for me. So I have to wind up manually doing it. Okay, and the only other thing that I didn't do was take this, paint this darker. Oh no, come on, backdrop. Let me just hide you for now. Let me take post-process off. Hide the backdrop. That'll make this a lot quicker. Okay, so let's smooth this really quick. $258. Okay, so go back to the view, bring back the backdrop, post-process, and I think I'm going to call this guy done. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Oh, yep, that means it's bedtime. Be sure to check out my 3D for Beginners course on Skillshare if you're interested in learning 3D. You can go to my website, drugfreedave.com, for more information.